Welcome to Smalltalk Daily for Monday, February 9th, 2009. This morning I'd like to go through one of the widgets in ObjectStudio, in particular the bar chart widget, and show you how to use that to build a small interface. So let's go here to create a new interface, and I'm going to type in bar chart test, and we'll hit OK. And that'll bring up the designer for us. And here we have our canvas, which I'm going to make a little bigger. And here we have our designer properties options up here, but what I need is the palette. So I'm going to go to New Item, and that gives me the palette of widgets. So here I want to select this. Now having selected it, I drag it and just drop it over here. And now all I can do is move it around, and then if I want to make it bigger, I grab here and just pull it down this way. That makes it larger. And I want to leave a little room here because I want to put a legend there. So now to edit these and make sure that my chart can actually chart something, I double click. Now once it double clicks, it brings up this set of options. What I want to do is link this to some data, so I hit the link button. And here I would have database hookups if I had defined something. I haven't. So I'm going to go with the in-memory default database of ObjectStudio stuff. Turns out there are some sample tables that are defined in memory with ObjectStudio classes. So I'm just going to select this example table and say I want to put quantity as one of the things. And to have something to compare it against, table, example, and weight. So I have a two-element chart. I'm going to select this one and say I'd like, instead of it being yellow, which seems to be the default pick, I'm just going to select that back to default, make it black. Take this one, I'm going to make it blue. That'll give me some contrast. Now I'm going to hit the legend button. And now having done all that, I'm going to go ahead and hit OK. And it's going to show me that my chart is going to be one item being black, one item being blue. And now at this point, all I need to do is do a file, save. And it's going to save this out to a class file in my file system somewhere. I want to call this bar chart test, and I'm going to hit save. It's going to overwrite one of the files, and I'm going to say, yeah, go ahead, do that. As you can see, I've done this before to make sure I can run through this demo. So now, having done all that, I can close the designer, get these out of the way, and you'll see it put it up here in this launcher tool. And this allows me to double click on this the same way as other things that I've been loading in as demos. So I'll double click, and there I have my bar chart. Here's one weight, here's the quantity, here's another one, here's the quantity, and so on and so forth. So you can see that this added this pretty quickly and easily. And if I had a real database behind it, it would be no harder. All I'd have to do is do the legwork to define the database table mappings. That's not terribly difficult, I just haven't done it yet. And we'll leave that for a future screencast. So that's about it for today. Till next time, have fun with Smalltalk.